Hey everybody, so we're gonna be doing a reading and for those of you guys that don't know, there is a portal that is open today. It's the 666 portal. I know a lot of people think that it's the devil's number and it's just such an evil number, and honestly, from somebody who, before I got like into all of this like spiritual stuff, I was very into like quantum mechanics and quantum physics and stuff like that, numerology, you know, just like how the universe worked. And interestingly enough, the universe is very numerical. So I have never believed that 666 was the devil's number, or, you know, it's this evil number. I genuinely think that sixes are the most harmonious number out there. It's a very loving, a very harmony number. It's beauty. You know, I don't know where people got that number associated with the devil. But to me in particular, that's not what it means. Okay. It's just this very beautiful and loving number. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some cards. I'm going to be using the the Priestess of Light Oracle deck, so we can get a theme for the reading today. So let's go ahead and let me shuffle first. All right. I already cleared the deck with some Reiki, so let's get right into it. All right. What is the theme for this reading? Do you want this one? Okay. We have Divine Masculine, Electric Active Power. That is so beautiful. I'm actually going to read this one out of the book. Okay. So, we have, this is the card of Osiris. Wow. Master of Resurrection. He heralds a time of active, creative energy in your life. He fuses his own inner light with the powerful and eternal vibration of universal consciousness, being newly empowered in every cell and every thought. The hawk that sits on his shoulders has a strong life force and intense energy. This card indicates that you are entering this field of expansive energy at this time. In flight, the hawk has great vision and the ability to communicate with spirit of creation. And this is an important message for you. You are moving into a time of great creative and productive energy. So let yourself consider what project or activity is calling to your soul. Whether it's a new business, a novel, or a work of art, now is the time to focus on this type of endeavor. Your own resonance vibrates with an absolutely electric connection with universal inspiration and accelerated action. In fact, you may emerge from this time feeling not only reinvigorated, but even reinvented. On a personal level, this card could signify an approaching relationship with a man. It may be a new romance, or it could be a strong friendship or business connection. This man brings fresh ideas and dynamic energy into your life, so be conscious of any new opportunities. Remember, as you receive the guidance and support always, to maintain your own creative intention and listen to your own intuitive voice. And the affirmation is, as I connect with the creative force in my universe, my own creativity expands and thrives. Ooh. So I'm really just kind of stuck on the thing that really stuck out to me the most was the word resurrection. Okay. Which, interestingly enough, I was seeing something about Isis and Osiris earlier today, in regards to Saturn being retrograde. And some of it had to do with twin flames. I don't know if you guys resonate with that term. So some of you guys could be Some of you guys could be twin flames, okay? I am getting that message. There could be a resurrection of a connection coming back. Nonetheless, the most important message is that there is a resurrection within yourself. So, which makes sense as to why I got the cards that I used today. So let's see, what else? Actually, you know what? Let's get another one from here. Let's get another one. So what else can you tell me about this divine masculine? We have deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. Okay, so they're making me look at the number on this. It's 15, so ironically that comes out to 6, right? But if we were, I'm not looking at just the singular number. I'm looking at the number 15 because the number 15 in the tarot is actually the devil card, okay? And to me, the devil card, it's all about our shadow side, the ego, right? It's things that we're still connected to that may be harmful to us, okay? So there could be this energy that is coming up for us that may involve some sort of masculine energy. Now remember, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a man. It could be a feminine who carries more of the masculine energy. But nonetheless, okay, so now they're showing me like cords connected, okay? So there's some sort of cords connected to you and either another individual, a place, thing, whatever. There's cords that are connected and it's causing an imbalance, okay? This is some sort of, just like the card says, there's some sort of past life influence that still has a grip on you. I feel like I've seen this symbol before, but I don't know exactly what it is. I'm going to read this one out of the book a little bit too. That is so funny. I opened up to the Twin Flames card too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but whatever. This priestess of the depths welcome you to a side of life that most people never explore. The sacred triangle above her head represents the trinity of time, past, present, and future. Okay. This is surrounded by the circle of eternity, reminding you of the unending natural of life, cyclical, continuous, and connected. The ocean is layered with currents of all different speeds and directions. These layers of moving vibrations are like the emotions of your life. It's time to understand your patterns of motivation and reaction and recognize how you are affected by things going on beneath the surface. Yeah, like I said, you guys are still connected to something. And it's not to say that we're putting the blame on this, right? But whatever you're still connected to is still having some sort of effect on you. Whether you're aware of it or not, it's there. It's happening. Profound feelings you might not be facing are often still strong enough to direct your destiny, whether you want them to or not. Longing, attachment, and fear could send you in entirely different directions than you desire. Such influences may stem from past life, but whatever the origin, you need not be stuck with them forever. Look honestly at the patterns of your life to identify the undercurrents of emotion that are misdirecting you. Affirm that you can release toxic emotions and let go of the longing and need. Call upon your own eternal spirit to help you navigate these depths of feeling and influence. The power of your soul transcends all limits of time, space, and energetic currents. When you feel the depth of peace it brings, you will be able to take conscious advantage of each moment and achieve joy in all currents of your present experience. The present is a drop of life that cannot be separated from the vast ocean that is your eternal truth. So choose to infuse it with power and peace. And the affirmation is, I release longing and fear. I peacefully direct the current of my life in every present moment. So this is just saying, you know, to become more conscious and more aware of yourself, right? Look at how you react to things. Look at how you start to feel. Maybe when somebody says something to you, you know, a certain thing, maybe you start to get triggered. You know, really understand what it is that you're feeling. Now, once we are able to do that, right? Now down the road, eventually you will not want to put a narrative to your emotions, because emotions are going to come and go, right? Emotions are a part of the human experience, and a lot of us like to attach a story to it. You know, well, I'm feeling sad because of this, this, and that. So instead of, you know, attaching that story to it, just allow yourself to be sad. You know, you don't have to put a label on there. You don't have to attach a story to it. Allow that feeling to be in your body, but also let it pass. Because what are emotions? Emotions are energy in motion, right? So when you allow for that energy to just be there without putting a story onto it, it's going to move out of the body way faster. So let's see what the tarot has to say in regards to this. Oh, we have the sun. Look at that. Let's grab some more. This could be something within the family as well. Some sort of generational trauma, something that keeps repeating itself, just like the deep emotions card said. You know, life is cyclical. So we're going to keep repeating certain cycles, certain patterns, until we understand and learn the lesson that they're presenting us with. And now remember, that's all up to you, right? That's up to you to learn. Some of you guys need to spend some time outside, okay? Nourishment from the sun. The Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like we're getting out of this energy of being defensive all the time. Okay, now that's where this work is going to come in. If you can allow yourself to genuinely do some work, right? That shadow work. I'm always talking about shadow work, but you guys, it's so, so, so important. Okay, I feel like you guys are going to allow yourself to step out of this place of feeling like you always constantly have to defend yourself. And I think that's where a lot of our reactions come from, right? Is when we get triggered, we feel like we have to defend ourselves. And honestly, we don't. We have the Two of Pentacles. Let me show you guys. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. So again, like I said, this could be something to do with family, okay? Some sort of generational trauma. There is an imbalance, though, with this Two of Pentacles. Like I said, there is some sort of imbalance here. There's a need, there's this feeling of like we have to protect ourselves from our family. And I'm not saying that, you know, okay, excuse me. And I'm not saying, you know, if your family is abusive, whether that's emotionally, mentally abusive, absolutely, you know, take a step back. But you don't constantly have to keep defending yourself to your family, okay? Because that causes an imbalance within you. Trying to explain to people who just won't understand. Oh my God, I love this. Yes, okay. Look at that. We got the Three of Pentacles. And then we have the Death and Rebirth card. Look at that. I'm getting this energy of we're no longer going to put in effort with people who cannot cooperate with us, okay? We're starting to see that with certain people, we can only share so much, right? And that's where those boundaries come in. That's where that, also too, that self-protection comes in. It's like, okay, you know what? You're acknowledging, like, you know what? I can't get emotional support from this person, so I'm going to take a step back and go towards the people that I genuinely know can help me with that or will support me in that. We're starting to learn how to work with one another. And this too with family, it could be too that maybe we're starting to learn how to work with our family dynamic as well. I keep hearing like a clean slate, especially with this death and rebirth card. And at the bottom we have the star. So yeah, like there's some sort of healing. And look, this person has a cord connected too. So like I said, there could be some sort of cords that are connected to certain people, places, and things that we do need to, release. There's a lot of cords actually in a lot of these cards. A fear of commitment as well, working on releasing that fear of commitment. A fear of working with another person. A fear of working as a team. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this one out of the book because I haven't really used these cards in so long, and I'm really glad that I brought them out today. They're my Santa Muerte Oracle deck. I used to do a lot of work with her. And there's a lot of Black Widows in this card too. So spiders to me, they represent the feminine energy too. And there's webs, okay. Maybe something to do with the shadow side is what I'm getting. Did I already show the card? That's what the card looks like. But I'm gonna go ahead and read this one out of the book. We also have the number 1 card at the bottom of the deck, and this is what that one looks like. It's just pitch black. It's a skull, but it's pitch black. I'm gonna bring that one out too, but I'm gonna read number 11. Okay, so number 11 is, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this because I'm gonna fuck it up. Okay, but she is the Queen of the Dead and the Afterlife. Wow. Wow. The first card that came out was Osiris, and he is also the ruler. Is he the ruler of the afterlife? Of the underworld, in Egyptian culture. But we also have the death and rebirth card here. So we have this energy of resurrection, of death, of rebirth 3 times from a masculine and a feminine perspective. So responsible for memory as a whole and individual memories, she represents the principle of synthesis and aggregation of bodies and matter, complementary to that of her husband. And I'm not going to say his name because I'm going to butcher it. I think he's actually at the bottom of the deck too. Look at that. Number 10 and 11. We're going to bring him out. She is the alchemical coagula to join together a continuation on a lower level of the concept of synthesis expressed by the feminine. In fact, we see her near some recently remolded bodies devouring stars during the day because just as life cannot exist without death, day cannot exist without night. And the advice of the dead is study and analysis you have done is sufficient, and the time has come to put them to work enacting your own synthesis, just like this card, the Divine Masculine. It is time to take action. It is time. It's time. And then I'm not going to read all of this one, but this is the Darkness card. And the advice of the dead is take a moment's pause, meditation or study, as you need to understand what form to give your energy to and where to apply it. So I kind of feel like that's the energy that we've been in, right? Because the Hanged Man has been coming out so many times in the last few readings. Is, you know, it's that moment of contemplation, of pause, of looking at things differently. And I feel like that's the energy that we've been in. We've been in this energy of looking at things differently, right? Learning where to apply our energy to. That's why this death card came out 3 times, because I feel like you guys are ready to, in a sense, level up, to get out of the darkness. Because I do feel like we've been in this energy for quite a while now. Oof, that is, I love that so much. Okay, so what is some advice? Love it. Challenge your perception. Just like I was talking about. We've been looking at things differently, right? We have been challenging our perspective. But look how light and bright this card is. The more we're able to shine a light on the darkness, the more that the darkness dissipates, right? The more awareness we can bring into the darkness. Okay, what else? I'm kind of getting the energy too of, I think it's Archangel Jophiel. A moment of truth, of clarity. Okay, what else is some guidance? Interesting. Do not fear the unknown. Do not fear the unknown. So during this transition, right, this is what the Death and Rebirth card is. It's a moment of being in the void, of being in the unknown. That's where we do a lot of work. A lot of healing happens there. But this isn't a time to fear it. This is a time to embrace it with open arms. It's leading you to your next destination. Let's get one more from here. Okay, I'll take this too. See the truth. Look at that. That's something that I just said too. Okay. We have embrace the feminine. She's pregnant. Some of you guys may be pregnant. Some of you guys may be birthing new ideas, new creations. Something's ready to crack open. There's a lot of green too. Maybe your heart is ready to crack open. Heed your dreams. Heed your dreams. So some of you guys could be having like very vivid dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, okay? Because a lot of the times our dreams do carry messages, you know, whether they're literal or not. A lot of dreams have symbolisms in it, okay? Really pay attention to your dreams if you're able to, you know, write them down as soon as you wake up, because I do know that a lot of people tend to forget their dreams. You know, have a dream journal next to you. We also have the Divine Mother, nurturing compassion and grace. Wow, this is beautiful. I just feel like we're bringing more love, you know, into an aspect of ourselves that we just completely rejected in the past. And now it's like no more of this, you know. We're embracing this. We're bringing love. We're nurturing this. Whatever this is, you guys could also too, there could be some sort of reconciliation happening as well. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope that you guys get something out of it. And I do hope that you guys have done something today that has made your heart absolutely happy. And thank you so much for being here with me.